The one in Oxum is scheduled to be a archaeological engineering, if you will. They have obelisks, which are interesting. There's how do you find under the ground, interesting engineering projects. Here in Hawassa, our specialty, I think, will be, or is, agriculture and biology, because it's natural for this area. There's plenty of engineering with regarding agriculture. In fact, I'll demonstrate one in a few minutes. We have, thanks to Nicholas and Professor Yosef and all the other people that have put so much energy into this center, we have a wonderful STEM center here. It's really beautiful and functional. The biology lab here, which we have beginnings of. My specialties are mechanics and physics and electronics, so I don't know too much about biology, but I know a little bit, and I know we need more. And I'd like to announce that we do have 1 million beer worth of equipment has been ordered, and it's very soon to be shipped. All the clearances are all done, and we're going to be shipping directly to, working together with government. We're shipping directly from the vendors directly to Hawassa University. So it'll be new for us to be going direct point to point like this. Just simplify things. So in the meantime, before we have the equipment shipped here, I thought I would demonstrate a little biology-based engineering experiment. Shows my bent on which areas of biology I know more about. So there's a subfield of biology called bioengineering. And to demonstrate maybe just something very simple about it, this is a toothpick. Okay, it's a little toothpick. You can hardly see it. I'm sorry about that back there. Maybe we'll pass a few of them around. Everybody knows what a wooden toothpick is. You get them in every time you finish your restaurant meal. You have to pick the food out. But there's another thing we can demonstrate with it, and explain a little bit about muscles. So, if I put this toothpick between my fingers, and push such that my, actually let me do it the other way first, because I'll destroy it. So, if I put the toothpick arranged like this, and my finger is below the toothpick and has to push up, and you try to make the toothpick, it's pretty difficult to do that in that direction. But if I reverse it, and I put the toothpick such that my middle finger is pushing down on the toothpick, you can break the toothpick pretty easily. Okay? And that's demonstrating something in biomechanics. Muscles are designed usually to work strongest in one direction. Not all muscles, but most of them. And they pull. That's the way a muscle works. A little electrical signaling from your brain causes the muscle to contract. And it's stronger in that direction than the other direction, which is the relaxing one. So that little demonstration shows there's plenty in biology to learn about, whether it's plants or animals, that even with mechanics, there's an awful lot. And I hope that the center here takes its specialty of biology and really begins to explore all the different dimensions along. And I think it will help connect children with the formulas and the equations and whatnot. They can actually do the hands-on experiments. And that's what these STEM centers are really all about. Now, specifically, to go back to the Ethiopia context rather than the particular STEM center here, we have the STEM centers are running and working. This one especially. We have new ideas that continue to integrate science and engineering into the classrooms of schools everywhere. This center is an important element of that. The idea is that the STEM centers would have an expanded role, which we're already doing here in Hawassa, to bring in the schools in the local catchment area. And the expanded role is that perhaps we can specialize with maybe for talented students, to have them come here to learn their physics, chemistry, and biology, the standard courses, but get them at a slightly more advanced level. This is a tension between educating all students and educating the special needs students. Special needs in the United States has a context that's different here. Special needs in the United States is a handicapped child or child with difficulties. Here, special needs also means the talented students who have special needs for greater education. So to help them out, we have this idea that we can centralize for the talented students to use of some of these labs to learn their chemistry, physics, and biology at a slightly more advanced level than they might get from their regular schools. This is sort of an experiment. We didn't make this idea up. They do this in Soviet Union, and they do this in Israel. They have some of this, like in Moscow, there's a special academy for that. They've had this issue. How do we educate everybody, but for the special students, how do we deal with them? So we have already some going. We have in August we have the Kotebi University College has now a shared campus facility for the high schools in their catchment area, around east of Addis. We already have, along the way, doing the same thing at Bahar Dar STEM Center, which it was built in a slightly different context, so it already has chemistry, physics, and biology labs for the high schools. It's already there. So they'll be next. And we think because Hawassa University has done such a fine job running its STEM center, it's running so well, so quickly, it's one of the newer ones, that it deserves to be one of the next to try this experiment. And we hope that everyone work with the Ministry of Education to try this experiment. We're going to lead the world in that regard. So what I'd like to see, we're all going to see right after these speeches, we're going to see the exhibits that the students have prepared with their projects. I'm curious to see what type of science fair it is. We have a lot of flexibility here to see what's the best method. Some science fairs are demonstrations of technology. People build circuits or build projects. Other types of science fairs, a student asks a question. Gee, if I put coloring on my hair, will that weaken my hair or make it stronger? Questions. Who knows what? Other types of experiments are who can build the strongest bridge with competitions, sort of. Who can build the best robots or build the best and win the biggest prizes or something like this. So I'm curious myself to see the science fair, and I hope you all are too. So I'm looking forward to the rest of the events today, and we'll find out. I'll let you know afterwards. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.